I'm gonna be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you.
Light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax, okay?
Listen, we're not going to come back and start. We're not. You're being difficult.
Let go of me, bro.
You're gonna be detained.
Okay, here.
I took it off.
Just shut your mouth and tell them free to go, all right? I don't want to hear you.
One August day, a 19-year-old college student was stopped by Newton police officer Nathan Winters and Lieutenant Christopher Wing. They pulled him over because he forgot to dim his car lights.
Hi there.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good.
My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off. But like,
Well, you didn't with me.
oh, you weren't close enough though. You were like, you were a while back.
It has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not
that.
supposed to have your brights on in the city limits.
My fault. My fault.
You got your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Back home.
Where's home?
It's right down.
Okay. Are you new to town or something?
No.
I just noticed you have Adair County plates.
Yeah, I got it from my grandpa.
Okay.
He lives in Greenfield, Iowa.
Okay.
Hold up 1 second.
Where are you coming from?
Friend's house.
Okay. Anything to drink over there?
Nope.
I didn't hear what you said.
Is one of these? Need one of these right here?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good start. That's the registration.
I just got a new one, so I don't know which one's the old one.
Okay.
Here, I'll just give you both of them.
Okay. I'll take this first one here.
Alright.
Got your insurance?
Yeah, I got you. Would it be that white card?
Could be. That's one that expired in 21.
I got the email version.
Officer Winters subjected Galanakis to a set of field sobriety tests due to suspicion of drunk driving, fueled by his bloodshot eyes. Despite Officer Winters informing Galanakis that there were legitimate grounds for arrest, both the video footage and the legal proceedings revealed that Galen Vargas had a blood alcohol level of 0.00, highlighting the irony of the situation.
Want to blow me real quick?
I don't want to blow you.
Pause.
We'll probably get there. How old
That's
are
funny.
you?
19.
Uh-huh.
19.
Okay.
I've had nothing to drink.
Okay. So your movements in the car with you fumbling over the registration
Yep.
kind of say otherwise.
Alright, let's do a test and
We'll get to the test.
I can't wait. So what happens if, nothing pops up? Do you get in trouble?
No? Why would I get in trouble?
Because you think I'm drinking, but I'm not drinking.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Alright, let's find out real quick.
I'm not going to get in trouble for doing what I'm supposed to do.
Can I record it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name?
My name's Officer Winters.
So Officer Winters thinks I'm drinking tonight. We're about to do a test and he's going to find out I had nothing to drink. He's going to look stupid. Ain't that right? I've had nothing to drink. 0. And we're about to find out.
Car's in Dad's name, but got it from Grandpa?
Yep.
Alright, so let's go up on the sidewalk here and I'll talk with you up there, okay?
Cool.
Okay. Are you supposed to have him in when you drive?
No.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to actually have you stand... right here is fine for now. I'm going to have you stand with your heels and toes together, with your arms down to your side. Okay. I'm going to check your eyes.
Cool.
Okay, what I want you to do is follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only and do not move your head, okay?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
What color are your eyes?
Hazel.
Hazel, do they ever change colors?
Nope.
Okay, not that you know of? Okay. Can you see my finger clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Blue zeros. Now you confuse me.
Can you hear me? So, here's my situation. I stopped this guy for having his brights on. I got 6 with me too. I stopped this guy for having his brights on. He fumbles around with his registration 3, 4, 5 times. Right now you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated, okay?
I'm not intoxicated. Sir, I'm not intoxicated. I blew zeros.
You can be under the influence of a narcotic. My phone?
Galanakis is taking legal action against Newton Police Chief Rob Burtis, Officer Nathan Winters, and Lieutenant Christopher Wing. The situation is complicated by a past order meant to protect Officer Winters and his ex-girlfriend, suggesting a connection to abuse. Here's an interesting story for you. There's this guy cruising in his fancy BMW when suddenly, out of nowhere, the cops pull him over. No reason, just like that. It's like they enjoy doing it, right? But our hero here couldn't stand this injustice, so he whipped out his phone and recorded himself, making it crystal clear that he didn't do anything wrong. He even called out the cop, saying he was fibbing about a dog sniffing trouble in his car. The cop? Well, he had no comeback to that. He never expected our BMW driver to stand his ground.
Ready. If not, then no big deal. Okay?
I'm back and I'm in a Beamer. That's why. We can't have nothing without being drug dealers. I worked my ass off for years in construction before I built my own company. And I'm going to show you.
You seem like a hard worker.
And he lied. He said his dog hit on my car. Life in America is a man, y'all. I'm going to make him famous.
In the end, the man asked them to give him a ticket so he could go pick up his wife. They didn't find anything illegal in his car. But here's the kicker. The other cop confessed that they got a tip-off to search his ride.
Welcome, sit back in the vehicle if you want to wait out here. For the supervisor, you want to wait in the vehicle.
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
You don't want to
And you've already disrespected. You just lied. He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any drugs, sir?
No, sir.
I know you didn't. Because I'm not no dick. Now give me my ticket.
Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the vehicle. Want to step out or you?
You said somebody gave you intel that I was a drug dealer and drug detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this?
They're
I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
A copy of your documentation?
Yes.
You're documenting me when I was originally stopped for my tag.
Yes, and that was my reason for stopping you.
But you're documenting me.
Everything is documented. It's
Everything's
everything. It's everything is documented. Like this.
So who are these people? Where they follow me from? You said they followed me. Where did
I don't
they
have
follow
all
me?
that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car and stop.
We're only provided certain information. We're only provided when they call him, they say, hey, this guy, we have information that may or may not have any sort of substance such as like drugs or anything like that may be in the vehicle. If there's a violation, such as your tag right there, if there's something,
I can stop
you can stop.
and I can get your information.
So,
But you didn't. You originally said it was my tag,
It is your
but
tag.
then you said I was a dealer,
So-
under suspicion of having narcotics in me.
Because I was going to let you go on a warning with the tag, and then that's why I asked you if you had any narcotics.
But why? Because I was.
Has nothing to do with
Because
that.
black people always have drugs.
No.
It must be because people always have drugs.
I had no
That's
idea
why.
what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that there was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer,
It was already.
This story shows how regular people can outsmart the police. They were just using their right to film in public, but a lady cop didn't understand. She worried they were recording prisoners, bothering them despite them explaining they could film from a public road. Watch how it unfolds.
I'm on a public highway.
We're on a public highway.
Are you getting faces or images of I don't feel like giving my name.
Or any
policy doesn't trump the law.
I still would ask you guys, please not take video of the inmates close up, because what we have here is a state prison. And for their security purposes and ours, we do need to know what you guys might be videotaping.
Anything I can see from the public roadway.
Anything we can see from a public roadway.
Okay, but I'm asking you, I don't know what you guys, the content of the film is.
You don't need it.
We do, because it's security.
A guy was recording stuff when a police officer appeared. The officer inquired about his activities. The man, feeling friendly, told the cop he was an independent journalist capturing the sunset over the prison.
Doing something at the prison, or
Excuse me?
y'all have him doing something at the prison?
We're journalists. We were just taking video of the dusk over the prison.
Okay, y'all got ID on you or anything?
No, do we need it?
Yes, sir. You this is considered crossing the guard lines. This is the property of the prison. All this is those signs that you pass called crossing the guard line.
It doesn't say don't cross the guard line. It actually says guard line. In the state of Georgia, the guard line only means that you're not allowed to bring weapons, that kind of stuff. It doesn't mean that.
The cop requested his ID and mentioned something about boundaries. The man, well informed, educated the cop that the boundaries simply meant no weapons.
That's a bait wallet. It's for criminals only.
Okay, who's driving the vehicle?
I am.
Okay, so do you have a driver's license?
In my vehicle, but again, unless I've broken the law, I'm
No,
not.
I didn't say you've broken any law other than being up here.
Yeah, I was just in Ware County Jail. I parked in the parking lot behind the guard line. There was no need for ID. No. I do it all over the state.
Yeah. No, like I say, I ain't trying to cause you no problems. But
Well, no, and like I said, before I even came out here, I checked the property maps. This is a public road. This is a public right-of-way. It goes all the way up here to where they see that sign. That's why that sign's there that says warning, stop before you proceed. Because technically, legally, that's their property where that starts. This right here is a public road. This right here where I'm on is a public called right-of-way. And traditionally, in North America, a 2-lane road has a 60-foot row, which means 15 feet from the center line to over here is public right-of-way. The same thing on the other side, which is why you see drainage and why you see that fire hydrant down here. This is where the city and the county puts all their public easements.
I mean, I understand that rights and all this stuff. I mean, trust me. I mean, I'm all about people's rights, but at the same time, you know, people seem to try to push limits that they shouldn't push for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A woman was ready to drive away in her car, but a determined cop stood in her way. He threatened her with jail time, claiming she had hit his arm. She denied it vehemently, insisting he injured himself in her car.
Watch out, we're leaving.
Okay, you're not leaving.
I am leaving.
No, because you're not allowed to come back here. Stop the car.
We're not.
You just hit me with the car.
No,
Are you being
violent?
violent?
I have it on video. I have it on video.
Don't start, sir. Don't start, really.
Now you're probably going to go to jail. Okay.
Okay, well, that's going to be a big mistake on your part.
You just hit my arm.
No, I didn't. You
Yes,
stuck
you
your
did.
arm in my car.
It's on video.
We have it on video.
We have it on my body cam.
Okay, you stuck your arm in the car,
okay?
sir.
Put the car in park.
They both claimed to have video evidence. The cop said his body cam had it all recorded, while the woman challenged him to watch the video and see for himself.
You guys
Why?
got...
No, they're not going anywhere. Because if you're not allowed back in the store,
We've done this many times.
Okay, listen to
and we're not going to come back in the store. We're not.
Back?
You're being difficult.
No.
We're not coming back. Let us
I'm
go.
both aggressive.
Let us go. Am I under arrest?
No.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay. What am I being detained? What crime am I being detained for?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
The situation was tense, and their clash of evidence was about to unfold.
You're just now telling me I'm not allowed here, so how am I being detained for trespassing? Everybody's recording this, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Record.
Get the lawyer on the phone.
Nobody told
will.
us to
Don't
leave.
worry.
You're picking the wrong fight with the wrong person.
No, you are actually, because we want to leave
Okay,
peacefully.
I said let's start over.
We want to leave peacefully. Let us go.
You can't
We won't
leave
come back here.
peacefully.
Then leave your hand.
No.
Then we can't leave. You're detaining me.
You hit my
No, actually, he stuck his hand. We have it on video. He stuck his hand. He asked us to leave, and we were trying to do it.
Who was asking you to leave?
You just did.
No. Were they asking you to leave?
That's why we're leaving.
Okay.
Hence.
And I was going to come and tell you the proper things that you needed to do if you want to do a protest,
You
which is
came
totally
and started
fine.
grabbing my car door, trying to open my door.
Because you were backing up when I
That's-
was giving you a lawful order to stop your vehicle.
No,
and you did
said
not.
it afterwards. We have it
No
on
problem.
video.
Have your lawyer take my body cam footage and they can take the whole thing. Because you're the one that's being a little difficult in this situation.
We're just trying to leave.
Okay?
You're detaining
We're
me.
I am
unlawfully.
detaining you.
You are unlawfully
Okay, well then you can
detaining
sue me. My name's
We're
Officer
conducting an
Vasquez.
investigation, so we can detain
What crime are you?
conduct-
What crime are you
We're
investigating,
not.
sir?
There's no crime. We're
Exactly.
just trying to get you
So then you can leave
going
then.
on.
Okay,
We're
so
trying
we
to
need
leave.
to leave then.
And your officer is throwing his hand in the
Because
door.
the store doesn't want you back here.
You can't protest.
We're trying to leave.
We're not
We're
coming
not
back.
coming back.
We have no interest in coming
We're just
back.
trying to leave.
You can do whatever you want on the public sidewalk.
Okay.
You can't
It's
protest in the
it's a public store now, so we thought.
No, it's a private store. Shop
Okay.
right
Okay, well, we're
No, we didn't
leaving.
know that, so we're trying to leave.
So you're allowed to do what you want on the public sidewalk.
Okay.
You can't do anything in the store.
Got it.
Okay?
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Is that
Is that it?
hard? Is that hard?
Have a nice
No,
day.
it
Thank
wasn't.
you.
Not for you either.
Okay.
Once, some police officers confronted a man, invading his personal space, and inquired about the situation. The man, clearly uneasy, demanded the officer's name and badge number. He also asked the cop to back off a bit since he was too close. The officer demanded the man's identification and, when questioned, responded aggressively, claiming the man was photographing a federal building.
Your identification, please.
Why?
Why? Because you're taking pictures of a federal terminal, which is a Homeland Security issue.
Are you Homeland Security?
Yes.
Seems like you're
Yep.
right back at the police department.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with
Homeland
exercising
Security
my
is done by
First
everybody. It's done
Is-
by everybody. It's the Homeland Security.
Is it a crime
Right.
to exercise my rights on a public sidewalk?
What? To take pictures of a federal.
And are you?
You're taking video, which
I'm
might lead,
exercising my-
might lead to some type of terrorist act, right? We don't know.
you
We don't
should-
know that.
I'm with my
How
family.
do you know that?
I'm with my. I just told you know how you don't know that because I told you I've never been here. I'm a tourist. I'm with my family. This is interesting. So
You know,
I took a picture
and just okay
from the public
to-
sidewalk.
to take your
Listen, I just
just
want
like
to cut
you.
this. I want to make
just,
this simple.
Just,
on the public sidewalk, exercising his First Amendment right,
they know
which
that.
is a protected activity.
They know that. That's
So I
why.
understand
That's why
it
you're.
should've ended
That's
right
why
there.
nothing.
It
That's
should've
why
ended-
nothing is happening right now except for
Exactly.
us trying to get your name. That's all.
And I told you my name, David.
Okay. Well, can you? If you show me your identification
I'm not gonna- I just
again,
told you already.
well, you're on your way.
Sir,
I don't
I told you
understand
already.
what the problem is. Just like you're,
Because I don't show ID unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
The man declined once more and took the opportunity to educate the police about activities protected by the First Amendment. After a thorough and respectful explanation, the officers eventually decided to leave the man undisturbed. There was a woman who was out taking pictures and videos near a police station. She was in a place where anyone could go, and she was just minding her business when a lady cop driving by started asking her lots of questions. The woman, who knew her rights, asked for the cop's name and badge number to show she wasn't someone to be messed with. The cop, feeling a bit flustered, decided to drive away.
No, thank you.
Okay. You work here?
Do you work here?
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number?
No.
Why not?
You work.
Huh?
You work.
A while later, another cop showed up and did the same thing. This time, he at least gave his name and badge number, but he still wanted to know why she was taking pictures.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you, sir?
Nothing. What you doing over on the police department lot?
Can I get your name and employee number? Badge number?
I'm just asking what you're doing over there.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'll give you my name and badge number right here. Woolly 7074.
Thank you.
So what are you doing on the police department lot? Take a picture of cars.
Taking pictures. I don't need a reason.
When you're in secured property.
I didn't go in a restricted area.
What's your name?
Public property.
What's your name?
It's none of your business.
What's your name?
It's none of your business.
Frustrated, he began searching her belongings without her permission, asking if she had anything dangerous. She refused to answer. When she asked why he was searching her, he claimed she was walking in the road, but she quickly called him out for lying.
Badge number, sir.
I'm Lieutenant Herbison. How you doing?
Lieutenant Herbison. Badge number. I can't see it.
1057.
1057.
So what's your name?
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I can take pictures and video on any public property of anything I can see from public view. It is not a crime. You cannot criminalize my behavior when I'm exercising a First Amendment constitutional right. You know, I could FOIA his body cam and know what you said. I don't know why you're whispering like that. What? I
can know what you said for you in your body cameras. I don't know why you're whispering about me. Yeah, public records request. You wonder? Yeah, I can go look up my house on the internet right now and look at the front door.
Somebody potentially.
Well, actually, what was I supposed to do about it? And I don't see how you can compare me taking pictures of. You see this car? You don't own that car. The citizens own the car and the police station and all that property over there that I was walking on and taking pictures of. That has nothing to do with children. So no, it's not a comparable hypothetical.
Your reasoning. I'm going to try to reason with somebody. You don't want to listen. I'm trying to just put a situation that would make maybe you feel uncomfortable and maybe help you understand why police would come and talk to someone who's trying to do that, take pictures of your house somewhere with your kids there. If I was a parent, which I'm not, but if I was, and someone who was following my kid home and taking.
This woman knew her rights and wasn't about to be pushed around by the police. In our next scene, there's a guy tinkering with a car in a parking lot when two cops roll up to him. They start bothering him with a bunch of questions, even though he didn't do anything wrong. The man tries to school them, saying they can't just demand his ID without a good reason. He also tells them they need a good reason to know who he is. The cops keep saying he's acting fishy, but he shows them he's just fixing a car.
Is it stolen? Is it stolen? I'm out with me. Is it stolen?
But we don't know who me is.
But you can't just stop me and ask me who I am and run my ID without probable cause of anything. I'm not trespassing. I'm not trespassing.
How do we know that?
Because I just told you, no one called in the no one called you and said I'm trespassing. Wait a minute. He asked me whose truck this was, right? And I said, okay. And I told him the first and last name of the man's truck, right? He calls it on the radio. Did you just not call it in? And it came back. And it know what we're doing. And wait, time out though. Wait, listen. And it came back. His name came back on the radio.
One cop starts making up stories, but they don't add up. The man says he's scared because they're getting too close. They back off a bit, and he decides to give them his ID to avoid trouble.
This can be easy and simple, bro.
I think you're trying to violate my rights,
We're
man.
not violating your rights.
And the reason I'm recording is because I told him I'm gonna step back because you keep getting close. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm
okay?
allowed to get close, okay?
Yeah, but why would you want to create a problem here?
I'm not creating a problem. We just want to know who I'm with, man. That's it, dude.
I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that you can just come back here and ask me my name and stuff, man. I'm not doing nothing.
I got a question, man. Right? We're gonna give you a situation. So say a business is closed, right? Like this, right? So say like a gas station, right?
This is private property.
That's still business, though.
Okay, but I have permission to be back here.
Our job is not just to go to a home at night. If someone's behind the house, okay, wait, that's suspicious person. We go talk to them.
I'm suspicious for working on a car. Okay, here, let me get this on video and I just told him. He just seen my back of my plates. He ran my plates, and this is not your car. So now he's fishing and trying to figure out whose car this is and whose car that is. I told you whose car this is. But look, you got the hood up, okay? The hoods are up, jumper cables attached. So how do I look suspicious, huh?
Okay, dude.
And I told him the truth. I think legally I shouldn't have to give you my ID for.
You do though.
Why?
So we get the ID, right?
Okay.
We get the ID, right?
Look.
Then we're going with our day.
Okay, this is going to end peacefully. This is going to end peacefully. I'm going to give you my ID because I don't want to prevent. I'm in the back of a business. It's dark. I'm a black man. I'm by myself.
It's not about.
You guys got guns.
It's not about.
So I'm just. I think my right be violated.
All right.
Can you join this? Because I want to act. Can I talk to you, sir?
Listen. I'm talking to you, man. Relax.
I'm gonna give you my ID. Okay, why do you keep getting close to me? I feel uncomfortable.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm gonna step back, give you space. I feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my ID just because I don't want no problems. But this is not fair.
Let me finish. Just be quiet.
At one point, a cop tells the guy to be quiet and let him explain. But it's clear he didn't expect so much resistance. The man patiently tells them he's working on someone's car with permission, and the tags match up with the owner. The cop doesn't like that and calls the man uneducated.
Quiet, let me explain, okay?
Okay.
So say we get your ID, right? Say we got someone's ID for a suspicious person, right? They leave.
Okay.
We're on our way. Just like when you give us our ID, all right, we're clear, we're out, right?
Okay.
And
but
then
don't
say the next day people are like, oh, we got a guy breaking into our house, white male, blonde hair, blue shirt. And I stopped with you because we're walking on the street, right?
Okay.
You're suspicious.
We got the suspect now, okay? That's why we do suspicious person approach.
So you're saying, you're saying, if I give you my name, so here's my problem, and I got this recording just to let you know. I've been back here. I got permission. I told him whose truck it was. Okay, he called in on the radio. He ran the tags. It came back as the same person. I got the jumper cables out. I got the fuse box off. I'm working on this man's car. I've been out here earlier this afternoon. Okay, and I came back. So this is recording just so you know, for educational purposes, okay?
Yeah, we're trying to educate
and my
you
safety, for my safety. No,
okay?
Oh, now I'm uneducated.
Because
you see, now I'm uneducated. Now I think it's a violation. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. I told you I'm gonna give you my ID, okay? I'm gonna give you my ID, and you're gonna run my name, and you'll have my information, and you'll write it down. So if somebody breaks in this business one day, you're gonna be like, oh, this dude was back. You just said that. No, you just said that.
You're twisting my words.
But that's what you just said. But that's my fear. That's my fear.
I said if someone broke in to houses matching that description,
of course,
and then I was out with them, they can be a suspect.
So any black dude that comes back here, you be like, man.
Now I never said.
Well, I'm black.
Okay.
Okay, I'm black.
Okay.
And if somebody breaks in the business and it's like we seen a black dude running from over there.
No. Okay. No.
You could be like, you know what? Let's go question Scott because. I'm gonna give you my name. My name is Scott Hardiman. Okay. You can run it. You can look at my picture. Okay. I don't have to. I can give you my name. I don't have to show you ID. Rightfully, I give you my name. I give you my first and last name.
And day of birth. That's law. Either ID or name and day of birth.
I give you my first and last name. You can write it down.
That is the law, man.
You can run it. And look, I got. And you see my. If you don't believe me.
I do, but
you don't believe me. He doesn't believe me.
Why would I swear, bro? I believe you. But
you don't believe me, and it's not fair. And I don't make your job harder. I'm a citizen, man, and I'm out here doing that. I'm working on a man's car. So why would it be? He's taking my name and number. I'm gonna file a complaint formally, and I got FOP tags, okay, on all my cars for turnover police, and I don't have those for no reason.
The guys had enough of their nonsense, so he tells them his name and gives his ID. But the cops keep pestering him, not buying his story. The man accuses them of hassling him because of his skin color. One cop denies it, but they eventually give up when they realize they can't pin anything on him.
It's not normal for people to be working out.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Sir, I totally understand. And he asked me that, and he told me, and you guys be a good judgment of who looks suspicious, who's up to no good, and if he's telling the truth. He said, okay, and he turned around right here.
So hear me out, man.
Yeah.
You give us your ID, we identify who you are, and we're out of here.
Yeah, but I understand.
We're not gonna be here.
But I should have to give you my ID. Is my point. That's why I put my video camera out.
At this point, you're in a business a parking lot. Nobody's back here at this time.
You just checking on it. I got permission to be here. I got the man's. I'm the owner of the truck. He asked me, but if I didn't know if I didn't give him the owner of the truck's name, I understand that. But I gave him the owner of the truck's name. It's all on video, and it came back as the owner of the truck.
We don't know if you have permission to be back here or not.
Oh man, I got
you don't know the owner too, man.
Yeah, I don't.
The owner who?
You said the owner of the truck?
I gave him the name.
Who's the owner of the truck?
Ask him. It came back to ask him. He works here. Ask him. Man.
Okay.
Dude, come on, man. This is a lot, man. This is a lot.
I swear to God.
If I was white, would they be acting like this? This is crazy, man.
Listen, man, Scott, I'll be 100% honest with you, right? We do this to everyone, okay? I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, yellow, pink. I don't care. We treat everyone exactly the same, man. Okay? I swear to God.
Man, that's cold, man.
Okay?
Let me close this dude's truck down, man. And look, man, so now I got to go into the owner tomorrow and be like, hey, man, this happened and this happened and this happened. And this shouldn't happen, man.
But then my thing is, okay, so you're a citizen, correct?
Man.
You're a citizen, right?
Yeah.
What do you want us police officers to do?
Hey, I totally get you guys checking this out. I totally get it checking it out. But then once you said it and you believed me, you turned around and you started fishing some more. Like I don't even look like I'm doing anything up to no good,
Dude,
man.
I came here. We tried to figure out what was going on. We got your info now. We got you ran.
You got me ran. You ran a 50 on me. You hear that, people? And I look. Like I said.
Everybody.
Can I get your name? Can I get your name? Can you say your name? Can you say your name and
everybody we come in contact
with? I can go get it.
No, I want you to say your name and badge number. Can you?
I'm Officer Musa.
I got my card.
370.
Musa 370.
Yes, sir.
And you?
Officer Altenberger 369.
And you, sir?
Officer Luoma 368.
All right. I got all y'all on video, man, just for my protection.
It's fun.
You're on video too, man.
I know. Hey, man. Hey. That's good. I'm glad. I feel more protected.
Everybody's on video right
good.
now.
All right, Scott.
All right, man.
I'm sorry.
I'd rather not shake your hand. Nope, I'd rather not shake your hand, man.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Let me lock this man's truck up, okay?
You have a good day.
All right.
If you need anything, holler at us.
Well, you'll be here.
And that's how this parking lot drama ends. Once, there was this super serious police officer who wanted to know a guy's full name and when he was born. The man tried to explain, but the cop wasn't interested and said he might go to jail for causing problems. But wait, see how the tables turn.
Hi. Did you give me your first,
Sir,
name and your date of birth?
Sir, I just asked the paramedic a simple
Give
question.
me your first, your last name and your date of birth. I asked you for something.
I don't have to.
You do.
No, I don't.
If you don't, you're going to get arrested for obstruction.
I'm not
As opposed to just getting warned for trespass right now. They would like you to not be here anymore. They want you warned for trespass.
I will leave. I have not done anything wrong.
Hold on.
I just went up to the paramedic and I was filming. And I just asked her a simple question. And I wasn't aggressive in any way, shape, or form. Everything's on video. I have my own video, multiple phones. Do you see my signs here on the table?
That's great, yeah.
Right. So,
Is it too much? Do you have an ID? Can we ID you?
officer.
That's part of my process.
Officer, my heart goes out to first responders. My heart goes out to law enforcement. There's a lot of things that...
Something without people interjecting.
Well, he's interrupting me. I'm talking to you, officer.
Let's clear up the lie that you just said, and we're going to go back to the truth. I walked in here, I got my stuff. You were bothering the paramedic over there. I did not say anything to you. I got my stuff, I brought it to the car. You were still bothering the paramedic.
People who are aggressive don't listen. You're not listening at all.
I'm listening.
You're just being very aggressive.
I'm listening very clearly.
Passive aggressiveness.
I'm not aggressive at all. He's saying I'm being passive aggressive. It's not true. This is what I have to deal with in Rhode Island for speaking up for students and for against abuse. He says that I'm in a heightened state, which is not true. He's saying that I'm aggressive. This officer says that I'm not stating facts.
Are you just trying to make a video to be popular?
Officer, this is what I do.
All right, go. You all set? Go away.
He said go away.
Go away. Yeah. Go away. You got what you wanted to, right?
In this story, a police officer stopped a man for having a noisy car. The man said he didn't do it, but the cop mentioned that his partner could inspect the car. The partner then asked if the man was using his phone while driving. The man explained he was recording in case of an incident.
Hey, Officer Esbrook Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is the modified exhaust system you got.
That's not modified, sir.
You're telling me that
it's
exhaust system is stock?
It's the exhaust tips. Like, you know when you chop off the tips and then you put them on? I can show you on Amazon.
That's more than that. I can tell you got a cat bag installed on this.
There's no cat bag.
No? My partner here, she's trained in street racing vehicles, so I mean, she can definitely do a full vehicle inspection if necessary.
Are you texting and driving or snapping and driving?
I'm recording it just in case anything happens.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're both recording too, so.
Alright, cool.
Go ahead and pop the hood for me.
You guys want me to pop my hood? Alright, I'll pop my hood. Go ahead and look under. You want me to hop out the vehicle?
Yeah,
or
go ahead, step on up. I don't care if you're recording, but I just want you to put the phone up on top, okay?
No, bro. I could hold it. I could hold my phone.
You need to have a... Okay.
Bro, what are you doing?
Stop.
Oh my god.
This is unnecessary, man. This is
I'm recording.
I'm recording
Why
also.
you?
I could
It's my phone. Don't take it off. Don't
set it down.
Okay, I'll set it down. Just let go of me.
Okay.
Let go of me, bro.
You're gonna be detained.
Okay, here. I took it off. It's right there.
I don't care about.
Why are you detaining me, sir?
Because you're not complying. You're not listening.
It's right
to
there.
Instructions.
Oh my god, are you serious,
Oh,
bro?
tell me. 5, 1 to 10.
My phone is right there.
I burn out in my Chevy Cruze, bud.
It's for looks, bro. My wheels cost $4,000.
That's ridiculous. How do you afford that?
You wanna know how I afford that?
Yeah.
I work in the fields, and that's how I afford it.
There was a guy sitting in his car when a cop approached him, instructing him to turn off the engine and roll down the windows. The guy asked if he was being detained, to which the cop confirmed. Naturally, the guy wanted to know why. The cop hesitated before explaining that he had stopped him for what he considered loitering.
You drove past us 3 times.
It's loitering, you think? You know, I bet you qualified immunity on that?
So right now you're in the position, not out of the lawful time. Somebody else would be out. It is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
You're out driving around. I've seen you make 3 loops around us while we were over there on a security check.
And your point is?
The
I mean, I'm not convinced it's any of your business what I'm doing out here.
The cop might have anticipated trouble, but he proceeded. The guy questioned whether the cop would bet his qualified immunity on it, but the cop brushed it off and continued to press the issue. The cop claimed the guy had driven past 3 times, which the guy found surprising. Despite the back and forth, the cop insisted it was loitering.
I'm just trying to see why you're out here this late, this early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's any of your business.
It is my business. I'm just trying to figure out why you're out here.
I'm still not convinced.
Fine, give me your license, registration, proof of insurance.
For what reason?
You're lawfully detained right now. You need to provide ID.
I'm lawfully detained.
Yes, sir.
A female cop named Sergeant Harris suddenly appeared and told the guy that all the businesses were closed, implying they were in control of the situation. The guy, however, corrected her, asserting that it wasn't a traffic stop as he was already parked.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sergeant Harris, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay, these are all closed businesses. You don't have any warrants, you're free to go. You need to dispel our alarm while you're stopped in front of 2 businesses that are closed.
Okay, I'm going to dispel your alarm right now.
You can do that, but you need to understand this is our traffic stop.
Excuse me.
You don't run it.
You don't have a traffic stop. You haven't stopped me for a traffic infraction.
Yes, you did. You stopped in the middle of the roadway, sir.
I stopped in a lawful parking spot. I've got a dash cam.
It took you a second to get there.
Like I said, I'm not convinced it's any of your business what I'm doing out here.
If you're a private investigator and you're working, that's fine, but you need to verify
I'm
that.
still not convinced it's any of your business.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So am I free to go?
No.
What do you have me detained for?
Sir, I'll go to the back and run the plate.
The first cop clarified the situation by telling the guy he was being detained for loitering and prowling. The guy then asked the cop if he had ever heard of cop watching, to which the cop confirmed he had.
You got detained. What do you have me detained for?
You were driving out.
Is it loitering or prowling or cop watching?
It's not cop watching, it's loitering and prowling. We saw you make 3 loops around. Those businesses are parked over.
Are you guys cops?
Yes, we are.
Have you ever heard of cop watching?
I have.
Okay.
Another cop arrived and informed the man that he was being detained and that they had a lawful reason for it. The guy, in response, questioned the reason and refused to provide his license, registration, and insurance as he was focused on cop watching.
We just have you dispel my alarm.
How's it going, sir? My name is Officer Kilpatrick, Sonoma Police Department.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, you are detained. Okay, you're not free to leave. All right. Okay. So, as of right now, we have a lawful reason to detain you. We've notified.
What is that lawful reason?
Okay, you're a traffic stop.
It's not a traffic
It is a
stop.
traffic stop.
For what reason? What's the traffic stop for?
Whenever you pulled off of East Green Street, you failed to come to a complete stop before exiting the roadway. Okay? We are on foot.
You say I've got a dash cam?
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. This isn't roadside court. Okay? So we've notified you for the reason. If you can, please provide me with your driver's license, registration proof.
And if I don't, what'll happen?
At that point, you're failing to identify to a law enforcement officer.
So you're claiming it's in my pocket. So you're claiming that you have me stopped for a lawful reason.
Yes, sir. Once again, this is not roadside court. So.
You know what? You guys are full of shit.
Okay. So if you can you please provide me with
I'm
your
out here
driver's
cop
license?
watching. That's all I'm doing. I've told you what I'm doing. I've dispelled your alarm. I'm out here.
I still
I'm
need
a
to
grown
identify
man, and it doesn't matter if I'm out here at 2:50 in the morning. It's irrelevant.
That's fine.
All right.
But that's my reason for coming over here. Okay.
All right. You guys can have a nice night and let me go free.
No, you're not free to leave.
When am I free to go?
Once you identify yourself.
You don't get to just identify me for no reason. You don't have me
Once again, I've
for.
told
You
you
do
you're
not
being stopped.
have me for a legitimate
Okay,
traffic
sir,
stop.
so here's the thing.
You don't have me for a
Okay,
legitimate traffic
cool.
stop.
Sir,
I stopped
I'm
at that stop
explaining-
sign.
I've
You-
explained the reason.
You said I stopped. I failed to come to a complete stop.
When Sergeant Harris returned, she attempted to justify their actions, but in the end, she verified all the guy's information and told him he was free to go.
I stopped at that stop sign. I counted to 3.
Okay, so sir,
Use my
this
turn
is not
signals.
roadside court.
It's still going.
Okay, so this is not roadside court, sir. If you can, please identify yourself.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, can I please see your identification?
She just identified me. She just
Okay.
ran my tag.
I need to see your
The
identification.
tag
sir.
does not come back. It's not showing a registered vehicle. Now you have to show some registration and verify because it's not legal.
I may see your registration and insurance, please. Thank you, sir. Officer Campbell.
Sir, sometimes that happens with a dealer tag, so that's why I'm asking, is the vehicle
Look,
registered to
this
a dealer?
whole stop is bullshit.
You're going to be free to go in just 1 second. As
Oh,
long
no,
as you
I
can
know,
verify,
because I'm
okay?
not doing anything wrong. You guys have stopped me for a constitutionally protected activity. That's what you've done.
Understood, but the tag is not valid, sir. So that tag does not come back to this car. So now it is a good probable cause.
I've got it right there on the registration.
Okay, well, I'm verifying to you what our dispatch said.
Okay.
The first initial stop was the stop sign violation next to the church.
Stop sign violation.
That was the first one. Okay, but we were checking a business, so we couldn't get to our
You
car
guys,
quick enough.
I don't want to hear you. All right? Just shut your mouth and tell them free to go. All right? I don't want to hear you. I don't believe any of it. I think you're all full of shit.
Okay, and
You're making shit up. You're making lies up.
Not at all, sir.
Absolutely.
Mr. Jeff, just two things. When we first initially saw you where we were on foot by the business, it appeared it was a stop bar violation. We were over there. We couldn't get out with you. No big deal. When I get to the vehicle and I run the tag, dispatch says it doesn't have a record, which is common with a dealer tag. I didn't know that you had this registration, so I advised you on the other side. It appeared to be a dealer tag, so it is. All your credentials are verified, sir. You're free to go.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much. You too.
The guy stood his ground and asserted his rights, even when the cops seemed unsure about their course of action. There was a polite cop who seemed really friendly. He approached a man and asked how he was doing. The man told him he didn't call for help. The cop still asked if he wanted to chat, assuring the man he wasn't detaining him. The man threatened to sue if he was detained. The cop argued it was just a conversation. The man cleverly used the cop's own words, saying there was no reason to chat.
You don't want to talk to me, sir?
I didn't call you. I think she called you.
No, that's okay. I'm talking to you, though. I know she called me. I'm not talking to you.
So I didn't call you, so I must not have no need for you.
So you don't want to talk to me? It's just a simple yes or no question, sir. I'm not detaining you. I'm just seeing if you'll engage in
I hope not. You don't, unless you want to be sued.
Well, there's nothing to sue me for. I'm just engaging in conversation.
Well, there's nothing to detain me for.
You're not detained.
I'm just using your own logic.
That's okay. No problem. So you don't want to talk to me?
I'm talking to you right now.
The cop got confused but was honest about it.
Now I'm confused.
Man, nothing gets by you.
Is there a reason that you're filming? Again, just conversation. You don't have to engage if you don't want to.
Beautiful day, huh?
All right. Are you on parole or probation or anything like that, sir?
Are you, sir?
I'm not. Are you? All right. You have a good day. It was nice to meet you.
In the end, the cop had no choice but to wish the man a good day. And that's how this interesting encounter played out. Next, we've got a story about a police officer who stopped a guy in his car. The man didn't want to follow the rules and insisted on knowing why he was pulled over. The cop wanted to play it his way, but he picked the wrong guy. The man stood up for his rights and demanded the reason right away. The officer had no choice but to tell him, which turned out to be a loud scolding.
Roll it down?
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Can't you tell me now?
Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something from your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pull me over, because I'm yelling?
I don't know if you need help or anything. Let me see your driver's license real quick.
I don't need...
Okay, can I see your driver's license?
What for?
Can you use the turn signal when you made a turn?
Of course I did.
Let me see your driver's license.
You can hear the sound on the dash cam too.
Let me see your driver's license. You can just crack your window if that's what you want to do.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well,
This thing.
it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. You not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them?
When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
The officer wants to take the weapon.
And actually, if I don't display, there's really not much you can do because there is no penalty attached to that. I have to carry this if I'm carrying this.
Are you carrying?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so if you have a weapon in the car, then what? Smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
Because you can't smell my breath?
I can smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
It seems the cop didn't know much about freedom of speech. When the man called him out, the cop tried to act innocent, but the man wasn't fooled.
You done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions, I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? Your name? Sheriff, that's your name? Sheriff?
Right above it, right there. You see
I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir. Can I have an incident number, please? Oh, a ticket. A ticket.
I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle?
Give you a heads up.
Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said the police. I hope you realize that, stupid. I'm sorry?
Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me, please? It doesn't come back.
Of course it comes back.
Not on my system, it doesn't. Also, it's not typical behavior for somebody to be yelling out of the vehicle. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current address?
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that? Did you read my address on the driver license?
It didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it
license.
does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I don't. Okay, I'll be right back. May I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job. But
So,
you have a great
let
day.
me
There's no
understand.
warnings, no fines, no penalties.
May I ask you a question?
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah,
There's
no, I
the-
have a
there's
question.
an incident
Can you
number
get your
on the thing right
supervisor here, please? Is the stop over?
there. The stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
I don't exit until I get out. Until I leave.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay, I'm not getting out. I will. Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Are you drawing your weapon? I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. Yeah. Did I get out of the car? Go yourself.
This cop messed with the wrong person. Once, there was a man filming his surroundings, and guess what? He was right by the FedEx building. A security guard came up and asked what he was up to. When the man stayed silent, the guard called for help, probably the police. A police officer eventually showed up, saying they got a call about something suspicious. The man was puzzled and explained he was on a public path, but the cop wouldn't budge, so the man asked for a supervisor. Instead of calling one, the cop told the man to do it himself.
I suggest get a supervisor out here.
If you're on the sidewalk,
I'm asking for a supervisor.
okay, call him. Call the
No, you call him. I asked for one. I asked for a supervisor.
Okay.
You're not gonna get me a supervisor.
I'm gonna get you a supervisor.
Okay.
There's no sense in me getting you a supervisor.
Okay. You need to get one so you don't do something stupid.
There's no sense in me getting you a supervisor.
Okay. You need to get one so you don't do something stupid.
You obviously understand the law, I guess.
Evidently better than you do about the easement, dude.
Why you gotta swear, man?
Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm a grown man. I can swear all day. I'm gonna tell us this is their property, and you don't even know if it is or not. You hadn't even looked, had you?
The situation became intense as voices were raised and conversations overlapped. The man insisted that the officer examine the property lines, a suggestion the officer visibly hesitated to embrace. Ultimately, with no alternative left, the officer respectfully withdrew, leaving the man undisturbed. Once, there was a man happily recording a building from a sidewalk. It was a normal day, and he didn't expect any trouble. But suddenly, a female officer showed up, looking like she meant business. The man, sensing tension, quickly asked her for her name and badge number.
Can I get your name and badge number? Did you make it fucking Sanchez? Your badge number or ID number?
The officer began her mission to pester the man with questions, putting on a friendly facade. She offered help, but the man wasn't fooled. He explained that he was just filming for a story from the public sidewalk, never setting foot on private property.
What can I help you with out here?
I don't need no help. I'm just doing a story, and I've been on public easement the whole time. Never crossed onto their property.
Though Officer Sanchez seemed to understand, she insisted on seeing the man's ID, which he refused to give because he knew he hadn't broken any laws.
Can I see your ID?
No, ma'am.
I need your ID.
I haven't broke the law.
Called.
It don't matter.
I need to
You
identify
can put good citizen on.
I'm not gonna put good.
Well, you're not going to put my name. I have to have broken the law before I have to turn over all that information. If you articulate,
I was called.
that's fine. You can be called. You can investigate. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to surrender my rights just because you showed up.
He encouraged her to be a good citizen, but she continued to press him, leading the man to educate her on his rights.
For my ID, that would be surrendering my fourth.
Well, you identified me, so I'd like.
Well,
to
you're a public servant.
Exactly.
There's a difference. I'm not. I'm a free citizen.
So what is it that you're doing out here exactly?
What does it look like? I'm filming. That's it. Promise. There's thousands of cameras everywhere.
Except
You don't have a body camera on?
Navajo specifically
Navajo, I am not working for Navajo. I'm not on their property. That is the only time that their rules apply.
All over their property.
It don't matter. Yes, on their property. There's no penal code at the bottom of the do not allow camera record signs, meaning it's not a law, it is their policy. Their policies don't apply to me. Only if I'm on their property, then I become subject to their laws and their policies. While I'm on public property, I'm a free citizen. I can record anything that my eyes can see. Can't trespass my eyes. And this DHS memo sent out in 2010 to all the installations and revised in 2017 that we have permission to record police, any government officials in the course of their duty. It doesn't matter. If I can see it, see how I can see it from my eyes, I can't get in trouble for that. If it's viewable, if they want, they can build a 30-foot wall, and then I can't see it. But until then, I'm allowed to video anything.
What kind of movie are you making your documentary?
I'm gathering content. That is the law. You have to articulate a crime I've committed, a crime I have committed, no, I'm not. No. That can't be the first crime unless I've committed one. Then you can get me for failure.
No, sir.
Until then, just for me walking on the sidewalk is not permissible for me to give you ID.
Okay.
I don't have to give nothing unless I've committed a crime. You better go back and read up the law. I can film all I want. Look, all of it, everything. It don't matter if it's posted. That's not the law. Do you see a penal code under the sign? No. If it was a law, there would be a penal code. I'm not on their property. Those laws, those rules don't apply to me unless I'm on their property. I'm on public access. That means I'm a free citizen. It does matter. You're ignorant if you don't know the law. You got that badge and that gun, but you don't even know. How are you going to enforce something when you don't even know? I'm not giving you my ID.
All right, turn around, put your place
All right.
back.
Here we go, guys. Put this here so I can.
A man who knew the ropes with the law enforcement crew revealed his name and badge number. He then inquired if he should leave. The man replied with a question, wondering if they'd inquire about his actions. In an epic showdown, the man explained his actions as a First Amendment protected activity. The cop shrugged it off, but the man persisted in teaching him about his right to record in a public library. To see the cop's schooling, watch the video.
You not heard that before?
I've heard it plenty of times. It's just I'm surprised because, well, my name and my badge number is right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see it?
Tibbets?
Yep, 640.
The pen is blocking the number.
Oh.
640?
Yep.
And Dennis 647.
So I was told that you were asked.
This is a public library.
Okay,
I see where this is going.
I want you to answer my question.
I see where this is going.
Were you asked to leave?
I see where this is going.
Were you asked to leave? And did your employees ask you to leave, sir?
No.
Were you
I was not.
Would you like him to leave, sir? Okay.
So security. So let me explain just so you get it. Let me just explain really quick so you guys can understand. So what I'm doing here is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm recording. I know you don't care, sir, but listen. If you violate that in any way and interfere with that,
I'm not violating it. They asked you to leave.
Yeah, but they can't ask me to leave. This is a public library. Can I speak to
This thing that you're doing? What are you doing it for?
So,
Like a study, or
I mean,
student?
just because you guys seem real hostile, I'm gonna explain myself ahead of time. Normally, I don't explain myself,
Well, you
but
haven't explained yourself yet.
I told you I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity.
For what? What is the purpose of this?
For what reason?
I'm not willing to disclose until it's published. Until it's published, I'm not gonna disclose it. Yeah.
I mean, I could go up to somebody and say, listen, do you feel uncomfortable or uncomfortable? If they're uncomfortable, you're breaching their peace.
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
Once, a woman got stopped by the police for no apparent reason. She was really helpful, and the cops seemed professional. However, something shocking occurred that almost made her cry. One officer began searching her inappropriately, but thankfully, another officer intervened, telling the first cop to stop and step back.
I don't care about checking you out, do you?
Hey, hold on. Stop. Time out. Go back there. Ma'am, do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
Can I just shut the door?
Yeah. You can shut the door and is that your daughter?
He's training.
He's training.
He's supposed to call a woman to really actually pat it down.
It's with male officers. It's supposed to be the back of the hand. Yeah. So as soon as he did it wrong, ma'am, listen to me, ma'am. Can you turn around?
I'm sorry.
No.
It's
okay.
just the way he did.
He's a new officer. I'm training him.
Put his
That's
fingers.
why.
I'm sorry. I thought it.
No, 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 no.
I don't have anything on me. but
Ma'am.
Only a female officers.
Males can search females, but we are supposed to use the back of our hands.
That's a violation right
So
there.
that's why as soon as I saw him, I stopped him, told him to go to the back of the car. Okay? Okay. It's all being recorded. I want to let you know that. I want to reassure you of that.
Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and most creepiest one. And if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our creepiest videos. There was a man sitting on a park bench. He lit some candles, grieving the loss of a dear one, when suddenly, a tough cop appeared. The cop, concerned for safety, shined a bright flashlight in the man's face and questioned his actions. He even demanded to see the man's ID. Watch the video to see how the man handles the situation and teaches the cop a lesson.
Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun out on me or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name is Richard.
What's that?
One second. I need you to call your supervisor. And if this is bothering you, I'll put it up for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smart and ask me, what does it look like, and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to... Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay. Is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
Obstruction?
sitting on the bench.
Yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you. And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
No.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
I pay taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay, that's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off.
I'm not going to turn off my light.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you...
Light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax,
No,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then amp yourself up then. If that's the route you want to go.
With me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle till you're identified.
Anything wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle till you're identified.
Don't come over here pressing weight on me.
Say what?
The only thing in mind, because you let me put them out.
No.
He wants to be smart. I'm not going to argue with you.
What does it look like?
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm going to sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter, if you want this bag. I mean, this is trash. You can go throw it away if you'd like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out. But I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not asking you to leave.
All right. Well, then there's no issue. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. It's a
What's it look like I'm doing out here? You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still want to turn like.
I'm not going to turn off.
All right then. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you. And that's how that goes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for your loss.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.